What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Cali Cuz in the building, going live. I heard everybody talking about this Jello Ball reaction, this Jello Ball song, Tweaker. First of all, from my perspective, Tweaker fire. It's got a good hook, a strong hook. The beat is slapping. It do remind you of some old school Cash Money type hookup, but it's dope though. So shout out to Jello Ball. Um, it's really beautiful to see, man, where you don't work out with one situation and then you find yourself in a different situation. And to me, that's all called purpose. That's called what God intended for you. That's called what it was for you. His two brothers, phenomenal basketball players. Even him, he a phenomenal basketball player as well. But he didn't have the same success rate. He didn't have the same, you know what I'm saying? But when I first heard the song, like I kind of thought like, oh, here we go, some athlete nigga trying to rap. And then when I really tapped into the record and I played it on my speakers and my different sound systems that I got, I'm like, oh, this tight. And now, like shit, I play it damn near every day. And the video dropped today. I'm so sorry we cannot play the video for y'all, react to the video because copyright, strikes and all that. And we trying to keep the channel flowing. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Preem Collections Clothing for being a sponsor. I want to give a big shout out to StreamYard for participating and helping us. I want to give a shout out to Von P. I want to give a shout out to Tag 313. I want to give a shout out to Jazz. I want to give a shout out to all the supporters, all the subscribers, all the followers, just everybody. We got a lot of new things coming. Today we got good news. We got a 5K camera. You know what I'm saying? So in the next couple weeks, we're gonna have a lot of different kind of content. What you could expect is some food vlogs because I'm a big back champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the fat camp. You know what I'm saying? You could also expect some just different like vlogs, different reviews and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Different content. We trying to be more than just doing pods and giving our perspective on things. We also trying to show you where we be at, how we be living, different little different things. Again, if you want to support, if anybody wants to support, the Cash App is $PMEWURLD. It's at the bottom of your screen. If you want to support, even if you send $1, you can send a question. So if you want to ask me, Von P, Tay, Jazz, if you want to ask us any questions, all you have to do is send $1, and in the line, what it's for, you can ask your question. We also got a PayPal, um, but we're not really using that right now. But thank you for all the support, man. The views is definitely where it's at right now. Uh, what else happened today? I want to talk about. Man, I want to talk about this. Right, I was looking at some, and it was like, if you could choose any superpower you wanted to choose, what would it be? Right? And you got all kind of shit. You can live forever. You got teleportations. You got super strength. You got all kind of shit, right? And I think the superpower I would really want is to read minds, but only with the people that like I have to deal with on a daily interaction, right? Because if you could already know what a person was thinking, you could know your next play. You could be more of a chess player than a checker player type shit. Man, I really can't get over this Uber driver lady. I know we talked about it the other day, but I just was, the more shit I see, I'm just like, bruh, if you weigh 600 pounds, right? like really the problem is just you can't think it's all about you. You can't assume that, man, every motherfucking thing is about me. Everything is supposed to go my way. That's like false advertisement and shit. But it's hilarious, just like you rap, but you in Ubers, but maybe you was drunk, maybe you was faded, I don't know. But just nobody wants all that motherfucking weight on their goddamn suspension. Like I say, man, if the tire and the car didn't really look too recent, so you gotta go into accountability with that. But enough about that. I also wanted to, hey man, I really they told me not to hold the mic, but I love holding the mic. On God, that's more my thing. It commands my stage. You know what I'm saying? But Super Bowl, you heard this from Cali Cuz first, and this is a Cali Cuz opinion. This does not reflect on anybody that comes on this podcast or that I'm cool with. It's Kansas City, nigga. The three P Holmes. It's not none of that. It's not. Now let me tell you something though. Like I told niggas, the Eagles look ready to win the Super Bowl, and that nigga Saquon Barkley is doing Emmitt Smith type old school running back, the most important man on the field next to the quarterback type shit. You know what I'm saying? Another sports thing I want to talk about, but I don't want to skip over the Super Bowl. So this the way I feel. I feel like it's gonna be a shootout. Now, I know a lot of people gonna tell me, Cali cuz Kansas City ain't been they self all year. They've been facing injuries. Uh Travis Kelsey, he really ain't looked up to par. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. He hasn't looked up to par. I don't care about none of that. These are championship winning type of guys. These are champions. They're gonna make that happen, in my opinion. Now, the one thing I will give Philly is they ready. This ain't gonna be no niggas taking a nap at the park. Excuse me, taking a rest at the park. Like this gonna. I think this is gonna be one for the record books. Like we ain't really had no exciting ass Super Bowls in a little second, but I really believe this is gonna be something to look at. Then you got the Kendrick factor. Do I think he gonna do that? The record, the Drake diss. I think he's gonna do about 3 seconds of it. If you ever watch the Super Bowl halftime shows, bro, it's only like shit. It's not long and they play a lot of shit. So they might just play "You Not Like Us," "They Not Like Us," "They Not Like Us," and cut that motherfucker off. I don't think he gonna get into the lyrics you know that make Drake look suspect. I just don't. It's too controversial. Drake couldn't handle it, so I just don't think they'll go there. I think everybody really wants that to die down business wise. We want to let that Kendrick Drake shit go business wise because it fucks up the money. They both are basically on Universal. They're both superstars, and it just is gonna complicate the business of the people who want the money. I did want to share with everybody, like, you probably think, Cali, cuz what kind of pod you be watching, what you into. I'm gonna tell you some of the pods I watch. Or list well, I watch pods. I'm a YouTube on the TV type of guy. Um, First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Fig Community World. That's community. Back on Fig and Duno's World. I want to. Oh yeah, and Ace Boys Worldwide because I think sometimes they don't shout that out the same kind of way. Um, that's that's what made me want a podcast was like AD on No Jumper. I knew who AD was as a rapper, and I fucked with it. Well, I still fuck with his music, but I'm talking about the time, and it was like the pandemic, and he was coming on there. Like I had watched a little No Jumper shit because of they fuck with the Stink Team. R.I.P. Draco, long live Draco, long live Catchy. Um, and that's what turned me on to like even watching them niggas. I don't really talk about internet beef, internet streets, internet uh shit like cuz I'm not on here politicking. I'm on here really just to like provide a couple laughs and some at sometimes real information. I fuck with them. I fuck with $1,000,000 worth of game, of course. I fuck with Cam and Mace. It is what it is. Um, a pod that might really surprise people. Two Jews and two black dudes. I hope I'm saying it right. Review movies. That's Styles and Sheik from the Locks. Jada be on there too. And two Jewish cats that I'm not really familiar with their names, so I apologize. But that's dope. Um, Kev Mac videos, Streets TV. I do watch a lot of like gang motivated podcasts, but that's just not what I'm here to talk about. We do got a new camera. I couldn't get it set up today. I was having computer issues, so I got to really call a homie to come over here and take a look at it. So we still on the old version of it, but we are. I did get a green screen, so if you notice, I'm not fading in and out. I mean, this might be, but my face is consistent. The background looks better. Shout out to I want to say this like I didn't want to say it, but shout out to the whole PME, the original PME. And you all y'all niggas know who y'all are. My nigga Lou, Styles, my nigga B Jones, my nigga Damon. It's a lot. I just want to shout out the original PME because without the original PME, it wouldn't be no PME network. You know what I'm saying? And I really plan to have all them guys on here. This not no real stream. This is just like, let's tap in with the people. Let's check out what's going on. If you ever want to hop in the chat, hop in the chat. I appreciate everybody that taps in, that listen. I'm really trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. If you want to know, I'm a Laker fan, and they gotta get rid of LeBron and fire JJ Redick. But I do want to send our president JJ Redick because I believe he lost his home in that fire or something of that nature. But don't quote me on that. We got a new sports show coming out because niggas say we talk too much sports when they ain't come here for that. So we're gonna have a sports show. I'm gonna have a show, and I may call it "Don't Quote Me on That," but I really want to do that on Twitch or something because I want to play some music. I really want to vibe with, you know what I'm saying. I want to set a vibe in the room when I do that. Raider Ganger, don't bang. Lakers, Dodgers, USC fight on. Shout out Juju Watkins. I would love to interview her, not for the reasons you think, but like I really did some research on Juju, and she from Watts, and her family got a presence in Watts, and I just really think that's dope. I think it's dope anytime like I'm an LA enthusiast. Like if you from LA and you doing something, I really would like love to highlight that. So if any of my followers not my followers but my subscribers, if anybody could link up with Juju, we could do it over Discord or Skype or something. And I just would really love to have a professional interview with her because she really inspired me as a human, and she's younger than me. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman or a female, but she's captivating. Man, she's got one of the coldest ball games I've ever seen. And then I watched, she got a show on Peacock. Um, I can't remember the name, so forgive me. But if you got Peacock, go check it out. Just type in Juju Watkins. I'm sure it'll pop up. But it's super dope. It gives you a lot of perspective, introspective looks at her, and that's tight. Another thing I want to say about Jello Ball, right? I was watching Joe Budden, and he was like, they was like, do you think he got an album in him? Um, I think nowadays everything's super produced. So if he got with a team, he could put out an album. What I would suggest, just as a former musician, as a podcaster, as a nigga with a little bit of brains, I would do a EP, like 5, 6 songs. I really would do like, you know, you do five, but you probably record. If I was gonna release five, I would record like 20, and I just give you the coldest five. And then if I got five more cold ones, that's the next EP. I think he just got to keep working, just like me. This is my first time recording by myself on the pod, but it won't be my last. And just as far as a company, as an image, as a whole thing, we all got to keep recording. We all got to keep working. Oh, I've been watching this show, cuz I gotta say this. I've been watching this show. I can't think of this girl's name, man. Damn, bro. She got Tourette syndrome. It come on TLC. I watch it with my girl. And at first it's funny. At first you gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, damn, this is hilarious. But then the more you watch it, you like, oh, it's a meaning behind this. Uh I think it's called Mandy or something. I don't know, but it's dope as hell. Um I really want to do a music podcast so bad. But I'm gonna get on Twitch and do that for sure. Cause I love talking music. I love talking like top 5 rappers, top 10 rappers, my top 5 rappers in LA from LA or whatever. My top 5 LA rappers of all time is crazy. Niggas hate that. I got Corrupt, but don't got Nip. I respect Nip as a man, as a human. I had the privilege to be around Nip, so I never think about the rap part, even though I love Cuz songs. But when I think about rappers, I think about Cube, Corrupt. Streets is a Mother, one of the most underrated best albums ever. Even Exhibit, bro, Restless is one of my favorite albums. Real talk. So if you get on Apple Music tonight, or you get on whatever DSP you choose to use, man, look up Exhibit Restless. That's a great album. Look up Corrupt. Streets is a Mother. That's a classic album. Dog Pound Dog Food, classic album. Shit. I don't like to say the Chronic and Doggy Style because that's too obvious to me. I really, to me, them is like GOAT albums. I didn't really care for the Snoop Dogg album, this new missionary whole thing. I mean, I listened to it and it's got like a few songs that I think is okay, but it don't even sound like who you came to see. Like when you come to see Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, you come to see Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. When you go to see Elton John, you go to see Elton John. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But I get what they was doing. They promoting their liquors and alcohols, and they big brands. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg is a big brand, like two big brands. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit's like Pepsi and Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? They owned by the same company. You like both of them. Let me see who played tonight. Man, shout out to anybody who's watching this video. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome to come to the live. If you got any questions, I'll answer chats. Um, we just a company starting off. It was supposed to be some cats here tonight, and people bailed on me, but I really don't trip off that. One thing about me, is that I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna keep on rolling, and won't nothing stop what I got going on. So if you pull up, you pull up. I invite people every night to come pull up. Let's pod. Let's pod. Let's pod. If cats don't want to do that, then it's out of my control. But I gotta keep the show rolling because I really do this because I love watching podcasts. I love the vibe and energy of podcasts, and I hope you love the energy and vibes I got. You know what I'm saying? Psh, Lakers Wizards at 7. That's is. I mean, I'm gonna watch because I'm a Lakers fan. You got Hawks Cavaliers on TNT tonight. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Man, the Cavs is kicking ass, man. Cavs kicking ass, taking names. I'm so surprised and shocked. Um, they 38-9, which is crazy. The Timberwolves are kind of disappointing me, but it's still a team I look out for. Um, Rockets, Grizzlies. I'll check it out if I ain't doing shit. But you know, anyway, man, we're gonna get up out of here. A little short, little podcast, man. Hey, go check out Gelo. That's Gelo. The name of the song is called Tweakers. It's on all social platforms. The video just dropped today. Now let me tell you what I think about the video. The video is super dope. The video's fly. It looked big budget. He got his brothers with him. They riding in a Hummer. They straight 99 to 2000s, but it worked though. So hey man, don't hate on Jello. Get with Jello. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we watch it and we be like, how they figure that out? How they do that? Then that's for you not to hate. It's for you to be like, okay, let me participate. You dig? But anyway, man, I'm up out of here. This Cali Cuz, and it's the Jello Bar reaction. PME World. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, man. Share it to your homies. If we got a funny episode, if we got something you like, we on Instagram at PME underscore WURLD. We on Facebook at PME World. We on YouTube, PME World. We on Twitch, PME World. And we all up in your bitch, PME World. Yeah, shout out all my niggas. I love y'all. We up out of here in a minute.